Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. We are going to have a look into underrated defense against Queen's Gambit. I'm talking about the Chigorin defense. Some players who play Chigorin defense don't look at it as a defense, but as a counterattack against Queen's Gambit. This is the first video of the Chigorin defense series. So what is the Chigorin defense? It goes like this. After d4, d5, c4, Queen's Gambit. Black does not play e6 or c6, but knight to c6. White's three most popular moves are knight to f3, knight to c3, and c takes on d5. So, where do we start? Let's start with Chigorin's game. He is the one who invented the Chigorin defense. I am sure that after seeing all of my videos of this Chigorin defense, that you will have a high opinion of this opening. So, let's have a look at the game between Harry Nelson Pillsbury and Mikhail Chigorin. This game was played in St. Petersburg, Russia in 1895. Pillsbury had white pieces and he started with d4. Chigorin played d5. c4, Queen's Gambit. What would Chigorin play against Queen's Gambit? Well, Chigorin didn't like any opening in the book against Queen's Gambit, so he invented his own opening. Looks like a formula for success. If there is a problem, invent a solution and become famous. So Chigorin played knight to c6, knight to f3. In other videos, we will see what to do when white plays knight to c3 and c takes on d5. Knight to c3 and c takes on d5. Pillsbury played knight to f3. Bishop to g4. c takes on d5. Bishop takes on f3. d takes on c6. G takes on f3 is the move most played nowadays, and one popular line goes like this. Queen takes on d5, e3 defending the pawn on d4, e5, knight to c3 attacking the queen, bishop to b4 pinning the knight, bishop to d2 unpinning, bishop takes knight, pawn takes bishop, queen to d6. With a good game for black. Back to our game. D takes on c6. Bishop takes on c6. Knight to c3. e6. e4. With a good looking center. Bishop to b4. Threatening to remove the defender of e4 pawn. f3. And now f5, e5, gaining the space on the board and preventing knight to f6. If pawn takes pawn on f5, pawn takes pawn, and black is doing well. So we have e5, knight to e7, a3, asking bishop a question, bishop to a5, bishop to c4, bishop to d5, queen to a4, check, c6, bishop to d3, queen to b6, bishop to c2. What if b4? What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Then, the winning move for black is queen takes on d4. So Pillsbury played bishop to c2, queen to a6 preventing castling, bishop to d1, bishop to c4, and as you can see, black is already much better. Pillsbury played f4 and Chigorin castled queen's side. Bishop to e3, knight to d5, bishop to d2, knight to b6, attacking the queen, queen to c2, rook takes on d4. White's game is falling apart. Rook to c1, bishop to d3, queen to b3, knight to c4, king to f2, knight takes on d2, queen takes pawn on e6, check, king to b8, bishop to f3. Black has many good moves in this position. He can even play knight takes on f3. Chigorin played queen to b6, threatening something like rook to d6 check, winning the queen. King to g3, knight takes on f3, pawn takes knight, bishop to c4. Pillsbury was thinking to himself something like this: I hope that this crazy opening doesn't become a trend. Queen takes on f5, bishop takes on c3, pawn takes bishop, rook to d2, queen to h3. Chigorin is also facing a problem, a good problem. There are many different ways to win from this position, and he can't play all of them. He played g6. Queen to f2 check is also winning. g6 was played. King to h4, h6, queen to g4, queen to f2 check, queen to g3, g5 check, king to g4, h5 check, king to f5. And there are 5 different ways to win. Chigorin was thinking about something fancy, something like checkmating white king on a8 square. Bishop to d3 check, king to e6, queen to b6, intending c5 check, queen takes on g5, c5 check, king to f7, bishop to c4 check, king to g7. Black played a move and white resigned. What would you do? Chigorin played rook to g8, check, and Pillsbury resigned, angry at himself, thinking something like this: how can I lose against such a wrong opening? Knight to c6 is the wrong move for black. Black should play e6 or c6 at move 2. Okay, let's finish this. White resigned in view of this continuation. King to h7, rook to d7 check, queen to g7, rook on d takes on g7, check, mate. What do you think of this game? For only $54, you're going to get 2 different DVDs. The Chigorin Defense with GM Nigel Davis and the Chigorin Defense with Damian Lemus. Get these DVDs today and have more fun than ever playing with black pieces against Queen's Gambit. And that is all. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.